What's up, y'all? Hope you guys are having a beautiful blessed day. As you into the video. Alright, astral projection. How to astral project. What is astral projection? Benefits of astral projection. Cons of astral projection. That is basically what I'll be going over on this video. So, let's get straight into what is astral projection. So astral projection, to me and my definition, is when your soul leaves your body and you operate on the fourth dimension. Now, you got to remember, you astral project every single night. So it's not no hoo-ha, it's not so scary thing. You literally astral project every single night. That's what dreams are. Your soul is leaving your body. It is entering the, I think it's the atmosphere, to be honest. So your soul is leaving your body, it's entering the atmosphere. You astral project every night, but you can also activate astral projection through meditation. So we're gonna get into that, how to astral project. Okay. So you astral project is you just meditate. Now this you might get it on the first try. You might get it on the first go. But if you never meditated before, I highly doubt that you will be able to astral project. I personally like to lay down. I've astral projected quite a few times at this point. And so what I like to do is I like to lay down, breathe. You really want to focus on your breathing. You just want to go. But you want to slow it down. You want to slow it down more and more until you're kind of barely breathing, if you get what I'm saying. You're kind of like barely getting any oxygen. And I think that helps you astral project. Your body is being able to run on autopilot, which allows your spirit to kind of, explore this shit. A lot of people ask me, how does the astral realm actually look? Now, it could look different for many people. Sometimes you go to an actual realm, or sometimes you just go to the fourth dimensional spiritual overlay of this reality. So you have to remember, the third dimension is just a reflection of the fourth dimension. That's why they call this reality an illusion, because it is just a reflection of the fourth dimension. So when you astral project, you're going into the fourth dimension. You're going into the actual, what's actually going on. You're going into the spiritual overlay of the third dimension. I say that to say this: how it looks, it can be different. Okay, it can be wildly different, and you can change it and you can move it, because your mind, once you're in that state, your mind can control the reality, just like how your mind can control the reality now. But it's more fluid because you are more aware of this state. Sometimes we forget our beliefs create our reality. Sometimes we forget that we're godlike beings. Sometimes we forget this shit. So we aren't able to fluidly create the reality as much as how we do it on astral. That's where lucid dreams come from, because that is a form of astral projection. The way that the astral realm looks, it's like when you turn your saturation up on your phone, right? It's very bright. The colors are very bright. The trees look very abundant. I remember when I was astral projecting, the water looked like motherfucking just crazy. It was blue as hell. It was beautiful. The astral realm looks very beautiful. It looks like this, how the world looks normally on like steroids. Like it's amazing, bro. It looks like a picture that was like heavily edited. You get what I'm saying? So pros and cons of astral projection. Now, the pros are, you can talk to your ancestors. You can talk to your higher self. You can understand your higher self. You can get downloads like a motherfucker. You can just ask a question and then you instantly go into it. That's because you are embodying God consciousness. You are embodying, who you truly are. So you are being able to easily tap into this higher self, this computer more. It's a very interesting thing to see, period. It's a sightseeing type of thing. You know what I'm saying? There's many times where I've astral projected and I could have done, my higher self, connected with my higher self, done all these things. But instead, I really just looked around and just moved around and just did shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you're in the astral realm, it's kind of like playing a game because you just be moving, man. You could fight people. You could run. You know what I'm saying? You could fly, bro. You could fly. I remember I was flying and shit. That was pretty dope. So you can do a lot of things. You can do a lot of abilities that you can't normally do on third dimension, just straight up. So that's one of the bros. It's cool as fuck. You can just do shit that you don't normally do. You know, pretty fun, pretty cool. Cons though, cons. This is why I don't astral project anymore. I don't really astral project anymore because I am under the age of 25, and if you don't know, your brain isn't fully developed until you are 25. So astral projecting is a lot like taking a psychedelic. You shouldn't really take psychedelics until your brain is fully developed. You shouldn't smoke weed until your brain is fully developed. You know what I'm saying? Kind of messed up on those things already, but that's not the point. You want to have full cognitive function. I believe that I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my own perspective, so I don't know how crazy I truly am, but I think I'm all right. If I astral project damn near every day, this could actually hurt my cognitive function. Where I've astral projected and I just felt very drained. I feel very tired because it is like taking a psychedelic. I don't think people mention that enough. Astral projection is like taking a psychedelic. You get very drained. You get very tired. You got to remember, you are literally going into the fourth dimension. You're really not supposed to do that unless you're sleeping. You get drained. You get very tiring. It's very tiring. And if you do it too much, it could actually harm your cognitive function if you are under the age of 25. So you can do whatever the fuck you want, bro. I don't control you. You can do whatever you want. I am a victim. You know what I'm saying? I astral projected many times, probably, 6 or 7. I'm not too sure. But I've astral projected many times besides me sleeping, obviously. And, I feel like I'm all right. I think I'm okay. But I kind of stopped it or I slowed it down. Sometimes I'm meditating and I just astral project on accident. I think that's just the ancestors kind of, telling me what's up. I don't do it on purpose anymore just because I want to keep my cognitive function. You get what I'm saying? So that's the downfall of astral projection, is that it may actually harm your cognitive function. And then another downfall to add on to that one is you get very tired. It is very strenuous. I think I use that word right. But yeah, it exudes a lot of you. It exudes a lot of energy out of you. It takes a lot of energy to do. And it also requires a level of expertise in the field of meditation. You do have benefits, obviously. Once again, I'll go over them real quickly. Connecting with your ancestors, connecting with your higher self, becoming more in tune with the universe. It does, although you are tired after you do it, it does give you a very feeling of overwhelming peace because you kind of are reminded how powerful you are as a human being. Astral projection is a very, very interesting activity. I actually do already have a video on astral projection. In this video, I go over kind of the same shit I'm going over now, but tell you guys my actual story on astral projection. I have several stories at this point, but I also go over another story, and I'll probably make a video about a couple more stories about my trips on the astral realms and the actual shit I saw, at least in detail. But I believe that is it for this video. I hope you guys resonated with the words I spoke on today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please tell me what you thought about the video. And I will see y'all in the next one. And tell me any more videos you guys want to see. Peace out.